hot start. People can say, oh, they're an Eastern Conference team. You're playing Western Conference teams and winning. So, and by the way, the defending champions and winning. How are you guys able to do this?
I think for us, is everyone buying into what Stan's trying to do, first off, and then just having that defensive mentality. We wanted to have that old school, Detroit basketball mentality. That's going out there, grinding out each and every game, and playing defense first and letting the rest of the game come to us.
That's what they said last year, though. So the difference I see is sitting next to me, because it's not like Stan had just started talking about that this year. He wanted that last year. They didn't really get it, but you came to the team this summer.
Yeah, I'm just one piece to it.
But have you tried to sort of infect your teammates with that attitude?
I have since the first day I came, and I think everyone accepted that, and they wanted to challenge themselves to go out there and, defend each and every night. Even guys that it might not be their strength, they know that it helps our team. So credit to Stan, man. He's on us every single practice, every single day. And
no.
Yeah, Stan.
So surprised.
Obviously you bring a great defensive mentality. Last night you had a big steal against the Warriors in a crucial moment. But when people always talk about, so first we talked about Minnesota last week and how Jimmy Butler's there, but it still hasn't turned around as far as the rest of the team following his lead defensively. What have you done specifically when you walk in the door and you're talking to basically guys who are your peers? They're not young rookies, they're guys of the same amount of experience as you have. What do you tell them as far as trying to get into that defensive mentality?
Well, first off, I think whenever you're coming into a new situation, the best thing to do is lead by example sometimes, and each and every practice I'm going hard, especially on the defensive end. And I think it rises the intensity of the practices. It rises the intensity of, all my teammates. And you can see it, man. You can feel it, the energy. You can feel the energy in the game, and it's fun. It's fun playing that way. You should have that passion. You should want to go out there and not only play for each other, but play for the city.
I was at the game Saturday night, and the one thing that's always noticeable to me with you guys is when Andre Drummond is engaged defensively and when he rolls hard. You guys are, in my opinion, contending Eastern Conference team.
Yeah, it goes back to Stan. Like I said, he kind of broke down what he wants us all to do, for us to be a great team. And, one of the things that he told Andre is you're a very capable defender. You're a guy that can open up the floor.
I'm sure it was just phrased that way.
And in that volume, too. Totally.
Yeah, you know what? It actually was. It was. Stan he's good, man. He's changing, man. But no, he told Andre that he can help our team out a lot, which is obvious. And one of the things that he can do is open the floor up for everybody. And whenever he has that mindset to set screens and roll, I feel like it's going to be good for him, and he's going to play well. He's going to have a big year for our team this year.
A lot of former Stan Van Gundy players do impressions of him. You don't have one, do you?
I don't have one yet.
They usually do it, by the way, after they've left the team. So we'll talk to you maybe. I want to He's too smart for that. I want to talk about your former teammate, Isaiah Thomas. He had this quote about Danny Ainge and his trade. He said, "I'm still asking what the hell happened. It's not a trade you make in real life." He also questioned Danny's loyalty. He was referring to the way the Celtics handled his injury, then acknowledged that him being hurt was then part of the reason they turned around and traded him. You spent 7 seasons in Boston. They basically traded you to clear cap room for someone else. How did you feel afterward?
I think it's one of those things that, me being there for 7 years, I've seen a lot of people come and go.
Right.
And so, I understand it's part of the business. Yeah, it's unfortunate, and I wish I could have stayed in Boston. It was an amazing city, amazing organization, but at the same time, everything happens for a reason. I wanted to grow as a player and wanted to grow as a person, and I felt like me going somewhere else is a good opportunity. I can learn from a new group of coaches, a new group of players, and ultimately, I think that's going to help me become the player I want to be.
Plus, you can have a little fun right now looking at the standings and be like, oh, hi down there, Boston Celtics. We're up here. We're right at the top of the Eastern Conference. Yeah. Okay, look, it happens to the best players, but you knew this was coming.
We won't let you go.
We got to ask you what happened with this Duncan Temp versus the Clippers. Can we roll the video, please?
Man. Yeah. That's what we do around here. We just pull the trap. There you go.
See all alone.
Oh, man.
And then Patrick Beverley really just take us through here.
I looked behind me to see if Blake was coming first.
Right.
I saw he wasn't coming. I was like, all right, good. And then I don't know, maybe I left my legs in Detroit for the day.
Sniper.
Yeah, or sniper. But I just hope Shaq doesn't put me on Shaq. Yeah. I mean, he was my teammate, so I'm hoping he's like, all right, let him pass on this.
I don't think
he is.
you're getting that kind
There
of
is no
mercy.
exemption in television.
Whatever, but it's fun. It's all part of the fun stuff that happens
Yeah.
this season. And when you're winning, that stuff's fun and
It is
funny.
fun.
And I'm sure your teammates didn't mention it at all to you.
No.
Just a little
Tobias,
bit.
yeah.
Pistons guard Avery Bradley, thank you for
Yeah.
joining
Thank
us.
you for
Good luck
having me,
against the
guys.
Lakers.
Thank you.
Live.